A few years ago, my student Julia got an email. It said, "Hello, are you available? Please, I need your assistance urgently." Without hesitation, Julia quickly replied, "Hello, Zhuanghua, how can I help you? You can reach me at my phone number." And an hour later, and she got another message back. "Great, I'm in a meeting right now. I need you to get a task done for me right away. Is there any grocery store nearby?" And signed with my name. And that's when Julia realized that wasn't me. It was a scam. She quickly sent me a warning message. "Hello, Zhuanghua, someone is pretending to be you. I caught on, but thought you should know." These days, scam messages are reaching to our mobile phone, like this one. "Hey, Mom, it's me. I lost my phone. This is my new number. How are you?" And later, another message pops up. "Hey, Mom, my banking app is not working. Can you help me to send some money to my friend? I'll pay you back tomorrow." Raise your hand if you have ever received similar message before. You see, so many. Some scams are easy to spot, but they still get us. Why is that? Let's look at Julia's email again. You will notice words like urgently, right now, and then right away sprinkled in. They are not just words, they are triggers. Words like urgently propel us to act fast without thinking and make us missing the warning signals, get into the traps. I'm a psychological researcher. I study attention and time perception. And today, I'm going to explain how these subtle time cues shape our decisions. Research in the lab consistently shows hidden time cues impact our reactions. To show this, I would like to invite all of us to do a simple visual search task. Your task is to search a letter O among other letters. As soon as you find it, raise your hand immediately, okay? Raise your hand immediately. Are you ready? Let's try. Ready? First round. Yeah, that was quick, fantastic. Try another one, second round. Okay, I saw some raise hand a little bit slower than the first round. Why? You may notice the twist I play here. The first round flashed quickly, but the second round stay a bit longer. When it flashes quickly, we tend to act faster. And in a study, we also confirmed this. A short exposure display reduced response time by 20%. Surely, the error rate also doubled. So we rush as if there's an invisible clock set a pace for our response. You see? It's not just about how we perceive time. It's about how we respond to it. Our brain uses it for temporal prediction. It's like our mind dancing with the invisible ticking clock, sometimes tripping up. So why do we respond so instinctively to time? To answer this question, let's journey back to our ancestors' past. Imagine living in a world when a snap of twig may signal a hidden danger nearby. In those moments, speed wasn't just helpful, it was vital for survival. Picture a herd of antelopes or a flock of birds. Not every individual detects the threat, but they all move together, forming a synchronized dancing to evade impending dangers. This rapid, coordinated response is the key to staying alive in dangerous environment. Today, I saw most of us tap to music when we saw the performance, right? It's more than just a habit. It's a deeper connection to our evolutionary past. Back then, when thinking to the pace of events meant safety and belonging. And even today, when we see everything starts running, and we instinctively follow, just like those antelopes. So what we see today, this automatic response to time, is not a modern quirk. It's deeply rooted in us over countless generations. But here's the thing. These instincts, shaped by evolution, might not serve us well in today's society. Our automatic response to time, once a survival tool, now is a chink in our armor. The scam emails like Julia received, yelling, "Help me now," get us into automatic reaction. Even they are hoax, they still get us dance to their tune. Like a puppeteer pulling our string and compelling us to act without thinking. They tap into our instinct, urging the reflex. Step into advertising world. Who hasn't been attracted by those ads yelling, "Limit time deal, act now"? As Daniel Kahneman points out in his book, Thinking Fast and Slow, our intuitive, rapid response system 1 kicks in. Let me share my personal experience to illustrate this well. This summer, China opened its gate after years of travel restriction due to the pandemic. Seizing the moment, we decided to fly to China. In May, a limited deal for August flight caught my eye. My gut instinct yelled, "Get it now, or you'll miss out." So without hesitation, I booked flights for my family right away. And my own travel days were still up in the air, so I waited for a while. And guess what? Come late June, the very same ticket was almost 500 euro cheaper. I had fallen right into the trap of fear of missing out. It's not just about flights. Think about subscriptions, online shopping, or last-minute holiday deals, or even TEDx website play this trick, offering early bird tickets to prepare us act fast. You see, everywhere, time pressure tactics are at play. Time, we often see its boundary as fixed. We constantly push ourselves to meet deadline and squeeze tasks into a tighter schedule. But what is the consequence of living on a clock? That is the recipe for burnout. As we hop from one deadline to the next and answering each prompt request or reply to each message immediately, our mental and physical health suffer. We sacrifice sleep, skip meals, and neglect relaxation, all in the name saving time. But the true cost? Burnout isn't just exhaustion. It's a losing touch of our own authentic self and passion. But how often do we pause and ask, who truly set these deadlines? More often than not, they are self-imposed. If we step back and pause, we may find these time pressure more bendable than what we thought. Never underestimate the power of pausing or stopping knee-jerk reaction. Research backs this up. In a study, people were asked to reproduce time, and first they watch a disc, and then press a key for the same amount of time. Sometimes they simply passively watch and do nothing. If they copy the time perfectly, we'd see a straight diagonal line on the graph. But that's not what we get. Our past action impacts our decision. So we often overestimate short intervals and underestimate long intervals. In the end, the estimates will huddle around the central mean. But interestingly, when they only watch the long duration and didn't copy it, they had little impact on the short estimates. Sometimes, doing nothing is a smart action. In our own studies, we dug deeper. We look for how your past action impacted your current decision. So people were also asked to reproduce time. Sometimes they copy it. Other times, they simply watch and do nothing. And what did we get? Consecutive copy buys your next attempt. Copying a long one, your action will be likely to be long. And copy a shorter one, your next is likely to be short. But interestingly, when only passive watch without action, it had far less impact on your current action. Even more intriguingly, after passive watching without action, certain brain regions lit up for your next action, such as a control and a monitoring networks. Think about these networks act as a guardian, protecting us from the potential bias from the past and making our mind and performance sharp. Sometimes, choosing not to respond can sharpen our mind. Now, imagine this. Instead of rushing into decision, let's pause and close our eye, make a deep breath. In this brief, serene moment, we often find our best answers and alternative approach or the strength to reject. Pausing gives us something invaluable, clarity. Now, imagine your recent time pressure, and let's pause and take a moment to reflect. What will truly happen if we stepped away from the ticking clock? At first, we may feel uneasy. We think about our boss, our projects, or the missed deal. But asking this question makes us reevaluate the pressure of the time. To reduce time, let's say we move the deadline up by a day or two, or slow down a little bit for sustainable work pace. Would everything fall apart? Most of the time, it wouldn't. This isn't about promoting procrastination. It's a call for perspective. Time may be unyielding, but how we respond to its pressure can and should be under our own control. By pausing and reflecting, we can regain our control and we can recenter our priority, and we give ourselves the autonomy to carve out our own path. Let's end with timeless German saying, Eile mit Weile, which means haste makes waste, but it means more. Steady and calm lead the way. It's not a suggestion for ignoring time-sensitive tasks. It's a call. Treat time pressure as a guide, not anxiety. Respond with respect, not haste. Let's take a charge, cherish each moment. Remember, we dictate our time. Thank you. Thanks. Thanks. Thank you.